the Extractor. So that's actually what's going through my mind right now. If I recall correctly, it doesn't work out that way for him. I don't even know if that's exactly what he's thinking, but if I were to do that, that would be my thought behind it.
Fair enough. I didn't even think about that. And so his Zerglings are out a little bit quicker than yours, but now you are getting a Baneling nest, and he is not. He is now just starting to get speed, so it looks like you're quite a far ways ahead of him at this point.
Yeah, I think so too. I mean, I'm not sure exactly what is up with his exact build here. I think what happened was I got gas a little bit quicker.
Right.
That's the only thing I can really point to, because yeah, now he has a 50 gas for a Baneling thing. I think we'll see that go pretty quick. Some people like to get gas a little bit slower. What can I say? It normally ends up with more drones, but he wasted a drone gassing me. He wasn't really aggressive with it. I'm a little bit confused by exactly what he's trying to do with his build order here.
I'm going to pause it real quick here at 4:55. Something was just up with your microphone. It was being a little bit glitchy. Do you want to say something real quick again?
Hello? You hear me?
Something's real glitchy with it.
Alright, hold on 1 second here. Okay, let me see.
I'm not sure if it's Skype or what it is, but... Start. Alright guys, sorry about that. Just had to fix a mic problem, but we should be good to go now. So we've got Zerglings fighting in the middle, and Artosis does have speed, and he also's got 2 Banelings here now, so at this point, really, is there anything Drone can do to hold this off?
You know, he would have to micro way harder than it's worth. He doesn't have... See, Spinecrawler was really late. I've actually done builds really similar to this, where you do Speedling and Spinecrawlers to hold up the Banes. It's pretty hard to pull off. In fact, I don't even think it's really worth it. It looks to me like this guy's just kind of experimenting with a new build here that he doesn't know the timings on exactly, because you really have to have your spines up a lot quicker if you want to do this. But I mean, he's got a lot of Zerglings, so you know, he can prevent some Banes from being made, but as you see, I'm just making them in different locations. From exactly here, I would give myself a 100% I'm going to win this game. That's the way I would think about it. So, yeah, and I think he doesn't have enough spines. I mean, look at that. You're going to want 2-3 spines against this, and he just did not do that for whatever reason.
I have to totally agree with that. He may have been trying out a build, or he just may have outplayed him and may not have been expecting the Banelings coming. So, yeah, maybe he thought that Extractor was going to do more than it really did. But
I think after watching that, that wasn't the thought even behind his Extractor, in my opinion. I don't know. I don't know how to explain. I guess the only thing that really makes sense to me is he made the Spinecrawler, so he had some sort of thought process in there where he wanted to save gas, probably for Mutalisks, but his build just looked completely unrefined to me.
Fair enough. Have you played against Drone before?
No, I don't think I have, actually. And actually, the more I think about this may have even been one of the ranking matches. This guy might be like a gold level player, because it just seems to me that like a really high level player, which, I mean, obviously you play 5 ranking matches, then you get into your high league, and the games are much better. But I think that anyone that's actually like Diamond/Platinum level will get that second Spinecrawler a lot quicker and be able to actually make this build work. So
right.
I'm thinking that this guy might just be, accidentally got into a higher division than he deserved, or maybe it was a ranking match or something like that.
Yeah, if that's the case, poor guy. If that's not the case, well, hopefully he can review that replay and refine his build.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't take a lot of skill to look at this replay and be like, oh, I definitely need my Spinecrawlers quicker against this.
Yeah. All right. So, yeah, do you have any insight on where you think Blizzard will take Zerg vs. Zerg?
You know, I'm not really sure. It's pretty difficult to say. Because you can't really change anything. Well, they might nerf Banelings a bit, but they're still going to own Zerglings so hard. The one thing that I've actually been thinking about a lot is perhaps moving Banelings up to layer tech. I mean, how does that really affect the other matchups? I don't think that would actually give me a problem, even if Zerg vs. Terran goes back to Terran playing Bionic play. I use Banelings before layer sometimes, but it's not too often. It's normally when I feel like cheesing. I think Bangs being at Layer Tech could be a good way to do it, but that takes a lot of the various Zerg cheeses away from Zerg as well. It's a hard thing to do without messing up the other matchups to
It
really
would be,
fix
yeah.
this one. And I mean, the one supply Roach made it completely playable to do Roaches. But should Roaches be one supply right now? I don't know. It's two supply Roach feels okay for the most part for Zerg for the other matchups. So one supply might be a little bit overpowered. I'm not completely sure. So I don't know how they're going to end up fixing it. I think the main problem is I can do some Roach builds, but you normally have to go hatchery first with a lot of these builds. And early pool just destroys that. So it's kind of rock, paper, scissors, almost like StarCraft 1 again, but way grosser.
Right. Yeah, for sure. All right, so with that, I'm going to go ahead and stop the recording, and we're going to go ahead and start Game 3.